The most common fat loss complaint from the middle-aged moms I work with is, where the did this gut bucket come from and why can't I get rid of it? I just stare back in awe thinking, same question, lady, same question. Except I did shrink my overflowing breadbasket all the way down to the size of one of my favorite banana bread muffin top trees, so I guess I know a thing or two about this. So let's go over some tips that will help anyone start their fat loss diet off on the right track, but also make sure you don't go into your diet really strong only to find yourself downing an entire bag of Lay's 2 weeks into it. The first thing you gotta do is assess your diet. But that doesn't mean starting out with a complete diet overhaul, swapping out everything that brings you joy for food that's one step above a bucket of cat turds, and searching the dark corners of the internet for that one magical diet you still haven't conquered isn't the answer. Unless you're looking for another way to sabotage yourself by regaining everything you lost even faster than you lost it. Wait, is that even possible? Trust me, I have been at this for 30 years and it's possible. Once you figure out that you don't really need 5 hits off the 1 pound Reese's bunny that your kid got for Easter, seriously, bringing a full pound of Reese's into my house when I already look 9 months pregnant, that Easter bunny is an and you also figure out that you don't have to chow down on a full bucket of popcorn just because the rest of your family is shoveling it in faster than Joey Chestnut at a hot dog eating contest. Then you'll realize that getting into a moderate calorie deficit doesn't require all of that drasticness. In reality, you probably just need to make a few simple changes, like building every meal around protein. Now that you're coming around to easier, more sustainable changes versus sobbing uncontrollably because freaking cucumbers is the only thing that will fit your macros even though you only had an egg white omelet and a piece of bread today, it's time to quit listening to every diet hack out there. And I do mean these all or nothing diet influencers all over your Instagram feed, not the magical hacks that they won't shut up about. Soon enough, you too will realize that you don't have to quit every food you love just because you want to lose a few. Because when you build your plan with the most important nutrient in mind first, then you'll have room for some of your favorites. But remember, protein first, treats last. I don't want to hear about you shoving dark chocolate in your face at 10 a.m. because you heard me say that you could have treats on your diet. It doesn't work that way. Also, you gotta be prepared. Well, I love waiting 30 minutes in a drive-thru that smells like cat as much as the next girl for my dinner that's made up of questionable meat slapped on top of bread that has 20 ingredients that I can't pronounce. Plus, I end up with a sandwich topped with veggies that look like they were grown in the colonies. Well, let's just say that fast food life isn't bringing sustainable results, because you'll never get rid of that middle-aged spread if you don't form better eating habits than a high school kid who spends all of his money on the fast food his mom refuses to buy. And yes, that is me telling you, no, we can't eat out because there's food at home. Because really, nothing that comes from a drive-thru constitutes better eating habits. Sure, you could grab a salad, but even a lot of restaurant salads clock in around 2,000 calories. And the ones that don't, you guessed it, they taste like the colonies. If you haven't watched this video yet, I'll cue it up next so you learn some of my laziest meal prep tips that keep you prepared. But that doesn't mean that you can't have cheat meals, because nothing sucks worse than a diet that never ends. I was on that diet since 1993 and it sucks. But now that I've figured out that diets that make you so freaking hungry that you'd eat your hand if the skin wasn't so hard to chew through don't work, I figured out ways to add a few cheats into my diet, and that makes life worth living. No, you can't shove everything you see into your face when you've got an overflowing breadbasket with dough that won't stop rising, but depriving yourself of everything you love doesn't work either. But can you use some tricks like calorie cycling or protein boost combined with more activity throughout the week to give yourself some wiggle room on the weekend? Of course. And if you don't know what these tricks are, you haven't watched enough of my videos, which means you're probably not subscribed. So why don't you go ahead and click that subscribe button? Don't worry, I'll wait. At the same time, don't be an when it comes to cheat days, because you can totally kill your progress if you go all out even just one day a week. But can you get the Batman bacon cheeseburger with garlic fries for dinner on a Saturday night? As long as you can contain yourself and show a little discipline during the week. Will your results be as quick as they are whenever you force yourself to stick to a strict diet that cuts out every last ounce of joy in your miserable, I'm always on a diet life? Nope. But a slower approach to fat loss helps you reach your goals sooner, because you don't have to constantly start from scratch every time you yell, I'm getting takeout.
Mom, we just got takeout yesterday.
Lay off me, I'm starving!
And since keeping in cheat days helps you stick with it, click right here because I show you exactly how I follow a cheat day even while ridding myself of the nickname Thickums. Okay, so no one ever called me that, but it's kind of a cute nickname. Make sure you watch this one next because making just a few quick tweaks makes all the difference between this and this.